I take so much money from my son's paycheck that he can't afford food. My son turned 18 in March. I've always taken out a percentage of his pay to put aside for his college fund, as well as pamper myself sometimes with some of the money I take out. He does not know about the pampering, but the college fund is something my son has known about since he started working at 15, and he didn't have any issues with it. To teach him to budget by experience, with the safety net of me and his mom still being around, since he's turned 18 I've put him in charge of paying for his own food. I have also started taking out more money and I usually leave him with enough to barely scrape by in terms of food, so he can understand what it's like to budget. The extra money that I now take out is usually used for mostly the college fund, but also sometimes to treat myself and my boyfriend to a dinner date, as we both work very hard and deserve it. Once again, he doesn't know about the dinners, but I don't think it's a big deal. Me taking more of my son's money was working fine, no complaints from him, but the other day we got into a big argument over it. It started with me finding him really intoxicated when he got home. I asked him why he'd been drinking and he said he always drank a beer after work, but today he bought 2 bottles since they were on sale. I asked him why he was spending his money on booze when he should be budgeting it for his food. He got kind of annoyed and said he only has enough money to buy himself bread and butter for breakfast due to how much I'm taking out of his paychecks, and since beer is super cheap at the corner store he just drinks it after work to get some calories in. He has been getting a lot skinnier recently too. I get he doesn't make that much money, but I doubt it's so little he can't pay for 3 flimsy cheap meals a day. I told him he needs to start budgeting better and he said I need to stop stealing his money. I reminded him the money isn't going to me, well some of it is, he just doesn't need to know that, but most of the money is literally going to be his money when he goes to college. He got all snarky and said, "Oh, maybe I don't want to go to college, maybe I want to eat." I should have just let the conversation go, but we just got into a huge argument over whether he should have the money or not.